Hi guys, how have you been? I'm good. Super busy. Between seeing the kids, the grandkids, getting my dad set up, the little time I get to make a video, it's just ridiculous weather outside. But a storm just passed, a really bad storm. I recorded the thunder. It went on for like 15 minutes. I didn't record that long, but I'll upload that later just so you can hear it rumbling in the sky. It's kind of wicked. So I decided just to come out and say hi while it's calm. We got more storms coming, tornado watch, tornado warnings. My daughter only lives a couple minutes away, so if I need to make it over there to get in her basement, we can. And I got the boat most of the way packed today, besides what little stuff we got to use. Comes a train, guys. You want to go jump it? See where it's going? I do. But I won't. So I'm not cooking anything today. Got my survival bag all cleaned out and repacked. That felt nice. Got my little one, my seasonings all topped off. Yep, guys. With what I have in my big army bag, I could get lost, and as long as I could find food to eat, I'd be fine. I could make a shelter with my rain poncho. You guys have probably seen those camo rain ponchos that also you make into shelters. It's kind of like a mini tarp. I got one of those. We'll make a shelter with that on the trip. I guess JT and I were just talking, and we'll leave here Wednesday morning, get out of Illinois, go through Iowa and into Nebraska, and we'll stop in Nebraska for our first night. I like it there. You tend to think it's like Kansas, kind of flat, and like seems like it takes a long time to drive through, but Nebraska actually has some really beautiful stuff that I hope to stop and show you guys. We're not on a time schedule, really. I mean, we want to be realistic. We don't want to spend our whole time stopping and sightseeing, but we're not going to just drive by something we know is really cool and not stop and check it out. That's just how it is. We've been doing this about 4 years now, almost. I was thinking this morning about the stuff I'm going to dig up. And I kept saying a year, but that stuff's been buried for almost 2 years because it went through one winter up there before we ever left. And then it went through this winter up there. So it'd be fun to see what kind of stuff I thought was important to bury, See what's still good. We've seen rabbit and groundhog up at our camp. Get out of here, little hen. We wanted to make a cave, guys, and we found a really good spot for it, but Can't remember why we changed our mind and went to the one that we did, but we're going to go make a shelter at that one too. It's kind of like a beginnings of, it's like a side of the hill or small mountain and right behind my landlord's property. And it's all, like I said, Bureau of Land Management land, so I mean nobody's going to complain unless you're up there cluttering up or starting fires. But so there's like the hillside and then like a big giant rock that comes out from the hillside. And you can look up under it and it's like it's already the starts of a shelter. Probably dig it out and make it a little deeper, make sure there's no rattlesnakes or anything in there, and make a little neat little over. The way the rock overhangs, it could pour down rain and you wouldn't get wet, so I think it'll be kind of a fun shelter to make. I'm going to make all kinds of shelters, guys. All kinds. Just randomly, wherever I want, at campsites or national forests, my landlords. Our main camp is uphill, so we can overlook the Columbia River and like everybody else in town's property and stuff. And then before we left, I started one that was downhill on the lower part of his property and cleared a lot of brush out and stuff, so we'll probably finish that one out this summer too. And all the squatters all know me because I've been there longer than any of them, so even though I'm gone right now, no big deal because they know I'll be back and they won't mess with my shit. I mean, yeah, if they found my food, they'd take it, but they're not going to like try to take over my camps. So I don't even have to worry about that. Most I'd have to do would be cut some overgrowth back out that had grown since we've been gone. Yep. Learned to use my fire starter. I've been messing with it still a little bit, but I haven't got it to where I can just make a fire with it yet. Sounds like some lost geese, guys. I think they were looking for your place, Shovelhead. Feels weird without my ducks. Haven't taken the hens yet, but probably do that tomorrow. I gotta have something to do tomorrow. Everything's pretty much packed. We're gonna encounter a lot of rain before we go and on the way. So right into the fire. So what I'm most excited about is getting there and getting camp set up so we can start doing our visit and our friends and stuff. Family and friends. I'm almost out of prickly pear. I can go pick some more prickly pear. Take you guys with to do that. You got to go up pretty high above my landlord's. They don't grow down there on his part of the land, but if you hike up high enough, it's all over the place. I still have some, but I just got babies. I've harvested all of the bigger pieces. And that's what I use my main medicine for my tooth and stuff. Can't go buy that at the drugstore, guys. Nope. So it's going to make some hot tea if I can get this fire going. It's taking its own sweet time. Now it's getting going. So guys, my dad's house was my grandparents' house when my mom was little. My mom was born in 1929. It was just kind of a little one-room house, and then when my grandparents passed, my mom got it, and so there's some trees that I'd wanted to get starts from there, and some perennials and stuff. So this year, before my dad mowed, I went under the oak tree and I got a bunch of little acorns early in the spring, and I got, probably 15 or 20 little oak trees. So I'm going to take it and plant a few along the way or out at my landlord's. Thought it was so cute. I tried to do that so many times in my life, unsuccessfully, but this year I just got to them before the squirrels and before the mower was out. So, and then I wanted to show you this too. I thought of you two old people on a couch, Deb. I went to the woods to look for morel mushrooms, and I couldn't find any, but I found a beautiful patch of moss, and I got some, and I brought it back, and it's beautiful to put around your plants. I find it all the time in Washington, but that's the most beautiful piece of fluffy, you can't even buy that stuff, guys. The floral shop, they don't have that luscious looking stuff. Anyway, so yeah. These are just regrow onions, but look at the tops. They're getting ready to flower. You can cut these tops off and use them in omelets or whatever you want on the way, and they'll just regrow again and again. Yep. I almost got it to where I can put my water on, guys. I'm just making some hot tea and chatting. I'm starting to have withdrawal from lack of communication with my YouTube family. My awesome little family. Keeps growing and shrinking. It's so funny. So interesting. But anyway, it's still fun. I love it. Love chatting with you guys while I do what I do best. Surviving out in nature. It's fun. Started raining earlier and I took my cardboard in, and now all I got's my little tool that I never opened. Whatever works, guys. This will be our last fire in our little hibachi till we get down the road. Last fire in our shelter until fall or winter. Good times ahead, guys. Probably some storms, but some good times. So we will put our tea kettle on. I like to dehydrate fruit, guys, like lemons and limes and oranges. You can use them for baking, you can grind them, get the zest, whatever. But my favorite thing to use them for, look how pretty, is hot tea. So that's what we'll have today, guys. Some good old orange tea. Well, I thought I had it going, dang it. Stubborn. As stubborn as I am, guys. I look forward to our trip, our road trip, guys, and stuff like that, but that orchard truly became my home, and I've been missing my home. Go see the cherry blossoms. Make some cinnamon apples for you guys. The apples won't be harvested before we leave, but you can always get good local fruit. I'll find some. We should be there when cherries are ripe, though. Cherries are first. That's how I shattered my knee, was picking cherries, dang it. That was in June. Okay, guys. If I can keep from putting my fire out, I'll have to deal with some smoke, sorry. Anywho, get that out of our way. And I wanted to show you some of my most important stuff that I keep with me when I'm on the go. Traveling or hiking or even when I was homeless. Dang, I was going to try to keep this short. That freaking fire stole our whole chat. So in it I keep warm dry socks, extra gloves, which I forgot today anyway, so. Can make 14 fires because I have 14 cotton balls that are dipped in petroleum jelly. We have pepper spray to keep the dogs and perverts away. We have like a road flare. My two favorite for last. This is my best legal, well, all my weapons are legal, but this little guy, guys, I've had this for 6 or 7 years. I've never used it. I've got 4 flares for it. Flare gun. And it might just piss them off, but I'll tell you what, I have a feeling that I might be able to scare off a bear or an angry man if they were trying to get in my vehicle with this thing. I've watched videos on using them for protection. They're pretty wicked too. blow a hole right in their freaking stomach or wherever you point it. They got to be really close though. Like, kind of forget. It's been a couple years since I watched the video, but I want to say like they need to be like 10 feet from you or a little less maybe. And last but not least, my wild edible book that I showed you guys. Take it with me too. I want to learn a lot more wild edibles this year. And try more. I want to try cattail root. I want to try certain berries. So yeah, guys, that stays behind the seat of the truck where I sit, or it stays in my survival bag. Right beside me, or on my back. Yep, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. I've been trying to keep up on my videos, but it's not easy, guys. It's not easy. Got grandkids wanting me. I got father to take care of. Truck and boat stuff to get legal. Truck was legal. I had to get a boat legal. Just trying to remember everything I need to remember, guys. I don't want to have to buy anything except food when I get there. I don't want to have to buy anything. Not because I'm stingy, but I already have everything. If I can fit it all in there, I'm taking it. So that's the plan. I almost had my water boiling too. My fire is very neglected when I'm chatting with you guys. So excited to stay in my teepee tent. Can't wait. Wake up to little ground squirrels stealing the bread off the picnic table. You guys know what I'm talking about. Funny stuff. They're so cute. Start fighting over the leftover piece of bread or something. Ouch, she bit me. Already then. How rude. Anywho, guys. Probably try to avoid Yellowstone. We've been there. We stayed there overnight. Got up early the next morning and watched Old Faithful. pulled off on a random little gravel kind of dirt trail and parked the truck, set the dog kennels out, slid them under the tailgate because it looked like rain, and oh, did it ever rain. Crazy thunderstorm, but it was fun. I slept really good. Well, guys, I think my daughter's here. I'm going to call it quits for today. See you on the road day after tomorrow. Be safe.